You've probably noticed it. The way skin glows a little brighter on a screen. The way a body, half dressed, seems to pull attention faster than any caption, any joke, any thought. We live in a time where showing your body online feels almost normal. A bikini shot at the beach, a gym selfie, a bedroom mirror photo, sometimes playful, sometimes bold. Some people post because they're confident, others because they're curious, and some, honestly, might not know exactly why. Only that each time they do, the world looks back. That's the thing about revealing photos. They speak a language we've all been trained to understand. Desire, attention, proof that someone is looking. But the psychology beneath it is more complicated than just, look at me. Sometimes it begins with the need to be seen, not just as a body, but as someone worth noticing. Social media has taught us, whether we admit it or not, that our value can be measured in tiny hearts, in fire emojis, in strangers saying, "You look amazing." And when the body becomes a shortcut to that attention, it's tempting to use it. Why write a paragraph if one photo says everything people want to see? For others, showing skin is a way of reclaiming something. Maybe they grew up in a culture where their body was criticized, controlled, or silenced. Now, they choose how the world sees it. They decide the angle, the lighting, the story. There's power in that, a quiet sense of ownership, a way of saying, "This is mine, I get to decide." Some people treat their body like art, not sexual, not scandalous, simply form, like a painting, a sculpture, a frame of light and shadow. To them, sharing skin is no more provocative than sharing a sunset. The meaning lives in the eye of the beholder. And yet, whether the intention is expression, empowerment, curiosity, or even income, something subtle happens when the photos go online. The body stops being just a body. It becomes content. It becomes public property. People react, judge, desire, criticize. Some praise you, some objectify you, some feel entitled to you. The attention can feel good, intoxicating even. Dopamine doesn't ask questions. It just rewards whatever brings the rush. But over time, that reward can become a cage. You begin to wonder, if I don't look as good next time, will they still care? If I show less, will anyone notice me at all? And without meaning to, your worth starts drifting outside your body, into the hands of people who barely know you. What begins as liberation can quietly turn into pressure. Pressure to look a certain way, to maintain a persona, to go a little further next time. Not because you want to, but because you remember how good the last reaction felt. There's a psychological shift here, from being to performing, from owning your body to proving it. And the difference is subtle, until it isn't. Some people begin to lose themselves in the image they created. They start seeing their value not in who they are, but in how they appear, how smooth their skin looks, how small their waist seems, how loudly the comments cheer. It's a strange kind of distortion. You show more to feel seen, but end up feeling less known. And then comes another layer, privacy. Once a photo is online, it rarely stays where you put it. Screenshots slip into places you never intended. Images travel. Context dissolves. A moment you once controlled becomes a story you can't correct. It's not always sinister, but it can be unnerving when strangers feel like they know you, when they speak to you as if your body were an invitation. Still, it's too simple, and unfair, to say that posting revealing photos is merely shallow or attention-seeking. Human beings have always wanted to be admired, desired, acknowledged. We've always decorated, performed, expressed. The difference now is the scale. One image can reach thousands, millions, Praise grows louder, so does judgment. And somewhere in that noise, people can lose the quiet relationship they once had with themselves. It's not that posting your body makes you empty, not at all. Sometimes it reflects confidence, growth, even healing. But it's worth asking, where does the confidence come from? Is it rooted inside you, or borrowed from other people's reactions? Because the world can take it away just as quickly as it gives it. There's a beautiful paradox here. To truly own your body is to know that it doesn't need to be displayed to be real, that it can be shared, if you choose, but never for the sake of being chosen. In the end, the psychology isn't about skin, it's about worth, about belonging, about the human desire to say, I am here, do you see me? Some will keep posting, some will stop. There's no right answer. But maybe the gentlest truth is this: your body is allowed to be yours, even when no one is watching. And the parts of you that matter most will always be the ones no camera can capture.